Hello, thank you for logging on. Linda and Jow are here with a special data upload for you, all coming through the superhighway and streams of HeyUGuys. And we're going to take a look this evening at a highly anticipated film, well, certainly by me, Tron Ares. How are you doing, Linda?
Very well, thank you. Really good. Yeah,
Excellent.
and nice start of the week.
Indeed, yes, an exciting start to the week and an unexpected renewing of our acquaintance ahead of schedule, but always good to see you. And I don't know if you're excited, but I'm excited because we stand on the cusp of an exciting digital future, brothers and sisters, as the long hoped for but not expected next upgrade in the Tron franchise is being uploaded to your local cinema this week. Yes, after 15 years since Tron Legacy, we return to the grid for the third movie in the Tron franchise with Tron Ares. Ares is a highly sophisticated new program who leaves the grid and enters the real world. So I don't know. Are you excited by this prospect, Linda?
Cards on the table. I must say, I'm not. I do like the movies, but I can't say that I'm a huge fan of the franchise, and I know it means such a lot to so many people. This, especially if you are that way inclined, if you're someone who really is interested in this kind of stuff, it is obviously something that people are very passionate about. I could take it or leave it personally, and actually cannot believe it's been 15 years since the second one.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely bonkers. I can't believe that.
yeah,
And I mean, was it 43 years since the first one?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, this was a film I saw whilst working in a cinema, and absolutely one of the highlights of my time there. It came out the same year as Inception, so it was obviously the year for sort of mind-bending films. But yeah, as we say, Tron Legacy came out in 2010. There were immediate plans to make a sequel, but after 5 years of delays and script rewrites, the project was cancelled in 2015. And then in 2017, it was announced the franchise would, after all, be moving forward, but in the form of a soft reboot with Jared Leto attached to produce and star. And now, just 8 short years later, here we finally are, a day I never thought would come with a new Tron film just days away. And am I right in thinking you've already seen it, Linda?
I saw it this morning.
Mm.
It's still fresh in my mind. It's not something that I was looking forward to because I am not the biggest fan of Jared Leto, I have to say. And
Hmm.
but when I heard that he was attached to this, I was like, how's that going to work? But to say I was not bored. Let's just say I wasn't bored. It's not something like, as I said, I can take this franchise or leave it. It's not something I'm terribly passionate about, and I was expecting it to completely go over my head. And I'm very pleased to say that it didn't. I thought it was really, it's not a brilliant movie. I mean, if it's all mumbo jumbo to you, you're never going to get on with this kind of stuff. But because I had read up on it and it kind of refreshed my mind about the two movies as well. Didn't watch the full first movie and the full second movie, but I did go back and watch a little bit of both. And I'm happy to report that it's not boring. It's well acted. The story is a bit out there, but on a whole, I was really not disappointed. You said, the story is all over the place, really. It's
Hmm.
so two tech companies, Encom and Dillinger, are racing to obtain the permanence code, which is basically a code that makes sure that wherever you turn into physical being on the outside of the mainframe is able or capable to stay alive for more than 29 minutes. Because up till now, they've not been able. So you have whatever they've been able to make into a real form in the real world, it only stays alive or is with them for about half an hour. And the Dillinger Company, which is run by the grandson of of the original Dillinger is played by Evan Peters, who is on his in his sort of a villainous best here. I am a huge fan of Evan Peters. He can do no wrong. I think he's just such a fantastic actor. And so the Ares we're talking about is a super intelligent program, as you said, and he's been sort of made into a physical being to go and find the permanence and
The MacGuffin code.
yeah, the MacGuffin to find it, and it's apparently hidden somewhere. It was hidden by the Jeff Bridges character Kevin Flynn many moons ago, and that company is now being what kind of being run by Eve Kim and her played by Greta Lee. And so yeah, that's basically the MacGuffin. That's the storyline, as you as you
Brilliant.
will. Yeah.
It's I noticed this today when I was doing a bit of research that it's 2 hours this film, isn't it? Which is half an hour longer than the last one.
It didn't feel like 2 hours.
Okay.
It did not feel like 2 hours. I actually wondered whether it was 2 hours, but I'd be lying if I said I found it really like I thought the pacing was really good. I thought the
Mm.
action was fantastic, and the sort of the narrative arc was actually quite believable and quite exciting. So I
Okay.
never really had a moment in during the movie when I was going, "Oh, come on, this bit's taking a bit too long" or anything like that. None of that happened to it. I
Okay.
wish I could say this was like one of the best movies ever made. Like I really actually. Tron Legacy is a really good movie,
Mm.
and the again the score in both the first and the second, and even this one is really good
Oh,
score. I
okay.
just try and remember who the score is by.
Oh,
Uh,
this is Nine Inch Nails this time.
yeah, there you go. The score is actually very good. I mean, I think I wanted to hate Jared Leto in this, but because of the way he looks, because of the way his acting usually is, it actually works as a super
Mm.
important program. That, his kind of like absence, his vacuous sort of demeanor works here because that is what he's playing is someone attempting to become human, attempting to become a real boy, basically. Actually, joke about there is a joke about Pinocchio somewhere there in
Yeah.
the thing. Jodie Turner-Smith plays Athena. She's the sort of the same one of the soldiers. The same. She's the same as Ares, and she's someone who, as for him, he's beginning to gain the ability to have feelings and the sentiments and stuff. And she's just been made to take orders, but sometimes you get like a fleeting kind of moment in it where you think she's getting very emotional about stuff. So I think it's safe to say that it's a film about turning software into something other.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's about AI and and all the stuff that we're learning about AI at the moment. It's kind of deep, really.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting, isn't it, that if they had made that sequel in 2016, sorry, 2011, then it would have just been apparently the story of the two leads who aren't Jeff Bridges and their adventures in the real world, which kind of feels like a bit of that script's being used in this, but the world of computers and the internet and software and data and AI especially has really made this film much more relevant than that film would have been. It's sort of given them a whole new avenue to explore, which is quite exciting. And I'm so pleased we're on the same page about Jared Leto because I am not a fan of him, and my heart does slightly sink every time I see him in a film. Oh, Jared's in it, but yeah, if
He's
he's playing
good
a
in
sort of
this. Let's not
robot.
miss that. He's good. He's actually good in this. He's good. He does a good job. And I think they all do a really good job. And I also, as I say, I love Evan Peters, and Evan Peters does this kind of like almost like let's just say an Elon Musky type of guy,
Okay.
like someone who wants the next thing at all cost, and it will result in a really horrible thing that happens to him, and not to him personally, but to someone very close to him. And I just thought it was I wanted it to be a bit more on the money for regarding AI,
Mm.
but I suppose are they maybe thinking, I mean, they do leave it as an open end and kind of, I think you feel like there might be another movie coming. So
No, I
uh,
hope so.
I won't give the end away, obviously. That'd be silly. But it does feel like this could be the beginning of a new franchise. And it's kind of sad that this was never a proper franchise. Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
It was
mm.
like, yeah. But
It,
yeah, and there's a really good bit in it where Jeff Bridges appears, and you are like the Ares program enters into the old computer of Kevin Flynn, and you get all of that stuff, all the look from the 80s, and
oh,
that
okay.
that looks really good. All of that stuff is quite impressive. Yeah.
Fantastic.
We'll leave it there really because I don't want to go on too much. But yeah, I did not hate it. I didn't think it was perfect. I could have done with less psychobabble or less sort of mumbo jumbo. I would have liked for it to be a little bit more simplified for those of us who sort of aren't really au fait with this kind of stuff. But other than that, I just thought it was good enough.
Wonderful. Well, I'm super excited. As I say, I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say, but I'm not a huge fan of the original Tron. I give credit where credit's due for original ideas and concepts, and certainly Tron has that. It's high concept cinema. It's just quite boring. It's quite slow. The It has a look that at the time was revolutionary, but now seems a bit odd. Whereas Tron Legacy, and I hold my hands up, its plot is written on the side of a coffee cup with a felt tip pen. The lead actor has the sort of personality of a napkin, but aside from that, it's the greatest 3D film I've ever seen. It's
Mhm.
beautiful to look at. It's got one of the top 50 sounds scores of all time. A stunning film. I rewatched it last night. It's absolutely brilliant. And if this film could come anywhere near that, then it will certainly be worth a
It's
watch.
it's not a disappointment. You would be entertained. It's not going to change anything, but I can see it like being the start of a brand new, quite lucrative franchise. But, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, I'm certainly excited, and I hope you all are too. And yeah, we'll leave it there for this special meeting of minds this week. And we'll be back soon, I'm sure, with another special. So yeah, we'll sign off for now. I'll report back with my thoughts once I've seen Tron Ares this weekend. And until then, my little data bites, I'll see you on the superhighway soon. Thank you, Linda, for joining me and file sharing with us. And that is now game over. End of line.